What better place for a young boy who loves trains than the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum in Chattanooga? That's where I met 9-year-old Gary. And I knew when I first knelt down to speak to him, it would take all I could think of to let Gary know I was there as a friend.
He's trying to smile. Wait a minute. He might smile in a minute.
To pull out of him all the pent-up fears, emotions, smiles, and words I know are there inside. Gary, from his birth, has been afflicted with what's called Klippel-Feil syndrome. That's a degenerative condition of the spine. He could walk until he was about 4 years old, before he was forced into a body brace and a wheelchair. So Gary knows what the joy of walking and running and playing is and should be. And maybe that's why he's so withdrawn and shy now with anyone he's not familiar with. He gets along well with other children he plays with at home and at school, but with most adults, he rarely talks or opens up. Well, I was determined to find some kind of spark that would break the ice. And that spark turned out to be his love of trains.
That thing moves. See, when the wheels go by, this thing comes back and forth. Yeah? You're going down the tracks.
We talked, or rather I talked, about his model train set. He's very proud of that. As we looked at these great relics of the railroad, I could tell he was fascinated. I tried several times to get him to let me carry him around. He resisted until we reached an old Pullman car, and he finally decided he'd like to see what was inside. So up we went, and slowly out came that personality that Gary carries inside. By the time we got back to the depot, we were both talking about what we had seen and pretending about what we might see.
I'd like to have a ticket to California, please.
Huh? We'll leave today.
Okay, we're leaving.
I was very touched by this young boy as we walked and talked that day, and I became very concerned about what his future will be. You see, doctors say Gary could walk again with the aid of braces, but his almost self-defeating attitude is delaying that progress, while all along his affliction is growing. He's very small, will always be below average size. He needs a permanent home with parents who have the determination to first reach him, gain his confidence, boost his self-respect, and see that he gets the care and therapy he needs right now. Financial aid is available for him as far as the expensive care he needs is concerned, but what's most needed is love and understanding, care and concern. And maybe with that, one day he'll grow up to take that train ride he probably dreams about to any place he can imagine, a place where he can walk with pride and live the life he deserves.
Our crack investigative team of 1 or 2 people has located Gary. You're going to be happy to know that he is doing well, and he has a message for you.
I did, love Mark Johnson a lot. He's been my best bud. I hope everything goes well for him. If y'all see him, give him my best wish.
Gary's now working at the Orange Grove Center's industrial training complex here in Chattanooga, where he's doing anything from folding instructions to helping build parts for mobile homes. He also wanted us to give you this, and I'll let you open it, and so you can find out what it is.
He grew up to be a fine young man.
Oh, didn't he, though?
Look at that. Thanks, Gary. I appreciate it.